Well, hey there everybody, my name is OTHMARIUS and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to yet another magic tutorial here on my channel. And today I want to show you guys a pretty neat variation of the classic thumb fan, this beauty here. Pretty much the same thing, however we transfer this now into our right hand and then we pull this off from the back side, just like that. And that's why I refer to this move as the backhand fan. A beautiful flourish, a beautiful card flourish to display the cards as an alternative maybe to the classic in-hand spread. So let me show you right now how to fan cards in this manner and also give you an example how to use this for magic other than just pleasing the eyes of your onlookers. Let's do this. OTHMARIUS Magic. Like and subscribe. So guys, what do you say to the new intro? I just got bored with the old one and then I just started messing around with something new to stay creative, to keep it fresh. But don't freak out, this is not a permanent solution, you know. I'm just messing around a little bit. This is gonna change again pretty soon, I wonder. And also there's nothing wrong with my face lately, no. I'm just trying to save some time producing my videos, keeping a more settled, a more down-to-earth camera setting, which is perfectly fine for what we are doing today, okay? I hope you're cool with that. So let's get started. We start by clipping the deck between thumb and second finger in our left hand. And then we transfer the deck into our right hand, clipping it between thumb and second finger again in this very manner. It looks something like this, okay? So the cards get clipped mainly between thumb and second finger, and this is the pivot point of the rotation motion later on. Now you get into this position, we're simply pretty much at the lower short side, at the inner short side of the deck. You run parallel with your index finger here and of course parallel with your thumb in a manner so that the outer right corner of the deck contacts the palm of the right hand. Put it in there nicely, yeah? And in this position, the second finger of the left hand is already now in pole position for the rotation motion, for fanning the cards. This is pretty much the same thing like when you perform the classic thumb fan. When we do this with the thumb, we would fan out the cards in two sections, first to the half, like that, and then we bring pressure onto the top left edge here, just like that, a little pressure, and then we complete the fan. Of course, we do this in a one smooth motion, just like that. And of course, as explained in the in-depth tutorial on the classic thumb fan, you can also do this with the second finger of the right hand. And this is the same thing the second finger of the left hand does with the backhand palm. And this looks something like this. So here we go, and then we fan the cards out, right? I got out of frame, let me do this a little close up here in this position, and then we fan the cards out like that. And this is happening from the downside, of course. The second finger is doing the same thing, and you really get this going when you find the right balance of pressure between thumb and second finger of your right hand. And then this should be a piece of cake, just like that. Isn't that a beautiful flourish? Looks so amazing. Now to close the fan, I like to come with my left hand from the downside again, tapping the outer left corner of the down section here with my second finger and start closing the fan. And then I come into a position where I now can grab the cards here at the outer short sides, at the outer long sides here, pretty down here between thumb and second finger again, just like that. And from there I just have to tilt my wrist and I'm ready to bring the whole deck back into a standard operational grip, just like that. So the whole motion looks something like this. I'm fanning out the cards and I'm closing the fan, squaring up the cards, and here we go. One more walkthrough. So we clip the cards between thumb and second finger. We clip them between thumb and second finger. Of course, keeping all our other fingers here close together so that this looks really nice. And then we fan out the cards in the manner described. We contact the cards here, start closing the fan, and then we grab them or clip them between thumb and second finger again. We rotate or tilt our wrist and we square up the cards, bringing them back into an operational grip. Standard operational grip I like to refer to as the magician's grip. But that's another story. There's a beautiful variation to closing the backhand fan, and this looks something like this. Check this out. Ooh, isn't that lovely? So what's happening here? Right when you are closing the fan with your left hand, you're pushing the cards back together, your right hand wrist just turns over. And that's it. And from here now you can immediately, start, cutting the cards or shuffling them. It's a very, very nice move. Looks pretty awesome and is also very useful. So let me show you this once again. Here we go. Closing the cards and start shuffling. Yes. So let's use this now for a little magic, shall we? Let's say we are about to perform a trick that requires a top stock setup. Let's say we have 4 aces here on top of the deck. And then we present the cards, displaying them with this beautiful backhand fan. And look what's happening here. That's a very fair display of the cards. It's just a normal deck. There's nothing special about it. All the cards are flashing nicely. However, you are hiding the top stock here, hiding in plain sight. And since nobody knows what you're up to, nobody's gonna care about it really. And now when you close the cards in the manner explained, you can add a little shuffling here. Oh, I dropped a card, doesn't matter, and then a little cutting here while you, start with your chit chat, whatever you're up to, and now you're ready to present an amazing card trick using 4 aces on top of the deck. Isn't that fantastic? What kind of card trick I'm talking about? Well, maybe you try out a poker player's picnic from the book The Royal Road to Card Magic, and fantastic trick. I just performed it the other day, blowing their minds. It was a table situation, me and a couple of friends having some cold ones. Somebody said, hey, you got a deck of cards with you, don't you want to show us a trick? I said, yeah, sure. And then I had this setup and I just did it the way I explained to you guys. Poker player's picnic, super easy trick, super effective. I have a whole tutorial series on this trick up and running on my channel. There it is in the info cards and also in the description box. If you don't know this trick already, it's highly recommended. Absolutely fantastic feat of card magic. Studying this, you can learn a lot, and yes, you can use a move like this, to pimp up your ride, to pimp up your performance from the very start, beginning with the illusion, beginning with the deception, before they even know what is going to happen. Okay guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this watch and I hope you learned something. I hope this tutorial was helpful. You know the drill, thumbs up for this one, subscribe and hit notification bell not to miss anything in case you didn't do that already. My name is OTHMARIUS and this is just what I do. Be sure more magical stuff is going to be uploaded very soon. And then you're ready to perform a nice trick with 4 aces on the top. Oh no, I messed it up. Okay, I just messed it up. So this would have gone terribly wrong, but that happens, Live with it. It's not so bad.